Winning here with another Madden 26 Blitz video. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys multiple blitzes from the last couple of videos I posted. These are going to be setup videos. I'm going to try and put timestamps in the description so you can guys go through each one. If you guys are new and you like this, hit the subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up on the video and comment below. Sorry about that. This video I'm just going to freestyle it, right? So it's going to be a little bit longer. Like I said, I'm going to go and put timestamps between each one. As it's processing, I'll do that. So if it's not there right away, it will be there in a little bit. But anyways, if you guys like this, give me a comment below. If you have any questions, follow me on Twitter. My links are going to be in the description. If you guys want to donate to the channel, there's also going to be some links in there. Some of my buddies were commenting on the post before. If you guys want to interact with the post, comment too, because generally I try and do a lot of comments on there too lately, just to see what you guys like or whatnot. It's easy. If you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you could type to me. If you don't have Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, you could talk to me on there. Just post a comment. I try and respond to them. I would have responded earlier, but I don't know, for some reason I didn't get notification that you guys put a post 4 comments on my post, and I was like, wait a minute, I would have did this yesterday if I knew this. But okay, so what we're gonna do first, I'm gonna cover 3-3 odd first. Okay, so this is just gonna be the setup. So I'm gonna show you a couple things you could do. Okay, so in the video I showed you first was hot blitz rail. Okay, I'm gonna show you that. I run this particular setup when I want it to come in versus blocked running back on the right. You can run this a different way where you just show blitz the linebacker and blitz the linebacker in the gap, like kind of how it's already started. But I'm just gonna show you this fresh. So hot blitz rail, right? Go into your D-pad, linebacker adjustments, show blitz them, right? It's the only ones. If you show blitz, the team will walk down. So it looks like this to start. If you hike the ball when they don't block the back and you just have this space look here on the right without, you can just zone this guy, for example, and you ran it like this, he generally, what's going to happen is this guy will come through the gap or this guy will come blocking. But to get it to come in versus blocked running back consistently, we shift him to the left, we slant down, we blitz this slot corner, right? And from there you could send it like this, but you don't generally are not going to want to, because you need to have some more better coverage. So like you could, I don't know, man coverage the left side, cloud the right, and then, I mean, you could always just camp it to the side over here real quick, but you're going to want to stand over here. So like this is your play art. The slant down's not showing, but what should happen is this corner will come off the edge, okay? And I'm not going to do it like 20 times how normally. You guys just go back to watch the other gameplays. I'm just trying to give you guys straight setups here. Okay, see? I'll give you one replay if I even replay it. But this is what's going to happen. You're going to get the corner is going to come off. This is designed for the corner to come in. The linebacker draws the running back, because the linebacker, the pass-off system, sometimes he'll shoot through. If he's on a blue block, sometimes he'll go to touch him here and you'll let him fly through, so you'll get double pressure. I'm not saying that's all the time, but generally what happens is the slot corner is going to be coming. Okay? Sorry, I got cough. I need to get some water. But we're going to just keep going. So again, see, that's what you get. If the running back wasn't there, the center would pick him up 100% of the time. He doesn't. When the running back's blocking, it actually, for some reason, makes the lineman more stupid until they go in and start the ID and stuff, but I'm not covering that. You guys figure that on your own. So one more time. Show blitz, shift left, slant down, contain, and then you can flat, whatever. And then you're going to want to stand over here. Hold the R2 and R2, and then you should get this. If the running back picks it up, I'll run it again. Show blitz, shift left, slant down, contain. There we go. All that is one of them go down, but you get the point. Okay, so that's that one, right? Okay. The other one was the other one that I showed you was this play. So you can do that at 2 plays. It's LB cross flipped, or it's pinch 0 flipped, right? I'm just going to do these versus unblocked running back so it's faster and it's not as long. Shift left, and what that does is it's going to bring this linebacker on the right of the screen. He's going to bring him to the left for some reason. This is one of the reasons why I don't like 3-4 odd, 3-3-5 odd. It's good defense. It just the randomness of the flips and the switches and stuff. I don't like. I'd like it to be the same every single time. Now it's gonna do this if you do this every single time, but it shouldn't. He should be here. This linebacker should be here, but he doesn't go as far. So you're gonna hike it. What we're gonna get in here in practice mode, you're generally gonna get just the edge pressure. I'm gonna show you, but here, I'm gonna move it on the different hash too. So like I said, this video is going to be a little bit longer, so if you guys appreciate these ones, like this is what I used to do when I was just going. So if there's going to be some sounds in the backgrounds or whatever, we're just going to rock with them. See, so when you show blitz, this is how initially I want to just always show blitz, my 3-3-5 odd, but these linebackers flip, right? And when you run the other play, you can get the linebacker to go into the B gap, so I'll show you, but that's not what we're doing. So you're going to shift left, spread. Ideally, you probably want to spread before you shift the linebackers. So spread your D-line first, and then shift the linebackers. And then you're going to come in here, and you want to stand in here. And what happens is you get the edge pressure, and I didn't do any substitutions, so like you want to just put speed. So we could just do that right now, real fast, to show you how much better it is. So that's Dante Fowler, and I'm not a big fan of how EA did this shit. They put all the linemen when this should be a linebacker. This should be the end. This should be an end here, but they always put the D tackles at 3 of these spots. So he's just fast all around. So this LB cross is the other play that I was talking about, and I'll show you the difference. When you shift them, when you show blitz these guys, because they're looping this way, when you shift them like this, they kind of go down in here, right? And so I want to cover this in another video, how to like kind of like get this guy to come in, this guy. But we'll do that another time. This setup was in the video, okay? So again, it'll be like the same thing. Spread and contain, and you're gonna get the pressure. The dude doesn't actually loop as crazy as the other guy. You see it's more straight in the angle he has versus, I'll show the other play one more time. But this one's a little bit more consistent for this once I figured it out, but like they're the same thing. Basically, it just frees up the edge pressure. In the video, you saw the dude loop all crazy, but it's because I was using the other play. You see, like when you hike the ball here, the linebacker kind of shoots in a step and then down, like he blitzes down, like how he should, because he's kind of trying to loop. But like, so he's gonna take the guard generally, or the running back when he cheats over. I'm not gonna go, like I said, I don't want it to be 30 minutes long, but I'm gonna cover a couple formations, and this is from the last video. So one more time, shift left, or spread your D line. Shift here. Actually, we're gonna do that the other play, so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm gonna show the replay on the linebacker, but the edge pressure is what we're looking for. Okay, so it's pinch, 0 flipped, or the other LB cross flipped, right? Spread your D line, shift your linebackers left. And then you're gonna get to see how the linebacker angle is kind of he's like more looping, right? And so see me, I'll show you. And see, he wanted to come to, even though I know I'm just standing there. But watch the video, watch my other 2 videos. You can see when I'm playing, they don't have time to fucking move, to throw the ball. Okay, like the only thing I kind of don't like is that, and you could change it to, well, be flipped and move him out of step, is that he turns his back, so like. But he like basically is what you're gonna get. And so sometimes this linebacker, see how he can't see me, but the inside linebacker 59, he takes a sharper step inside, and he's trying to loop, right? So on some plays he's just gonna go crazy and crash into the center for no reason. And it kind of is cool because it fucks up the blocking a little bit. So these guys are gonna have to take notice. Now it kind of sucks that it's out of man, but if you're quick with your adjustments, it's not hard to set this up. You're only just shifting and spreading the D-line and containing. You could turn it into a cover 2, cover 3 if you're fast on your adjustments, which you get good in this formation. But this is generally what you're going to get out of this. Okay, so this is the second blitz out of 3-5 odd. 8 minutes already. See, it's going to be longer. But I want to do this, and then I'm going back to work, man. I came home. I should have stayed at work. Need to get the orders during the daytime, right? Okay. So next was, I got it written down. I was gonna do dime 2-3. Okay. I already made a YouTube video on this. I think I wanted you guys to watch it, but like I could just cheat and show videos again, just because I need the views. Right, where is it at? Edge Blitz 3. I should put it as a favorite. It is a favorite. All right, so Texas 2-man. And then just what I did in the first part of the video was I just moved him over, and this guy was kind of like out here already, and the guy ran through the gap. Practices might not be as clean, but do it a couple times for you. So you could just leave him the same. You could even spread him, but in the video I just left it the same, just because he's already on the guard. You just want him to take the guard and tackle, and then the goo to loop. So there he is. If I have someone a little bit more agile, he might loop in a little bit better. But basically, that's what happened there. So you just run the Texas out the side. If you was trying to get the edges, and generally it comes in a little bit better. The dude in practice, they kind of just contains. Look how far the contain runs down. I could just not contain him, but it's like the same thing. He just runs sharper. You might need someone with better agility at this spot here. Sam Williams is kind of running down. I don't remember who I had it in the video, but he screamed. I think it was Pierce, because I traded for him. But yeah, basically the Texas comes through. The running back cheats over and gets the DB. So that was edge blitz 3, right? So I mean, you could even like do Texas 4-man spread. Come in here, engage the center, pull out. But they're like gonna cheat the ball out fast. Here, I didn't even mean to do that. I just meant to hike it twice. I'll do it again. But basically, I guess you could just see the replay. Dude was coming in. If he didn't throw the ball out. So like I think I even said like when you like see how it was the Texas and the edge pressure was coming. If I didn't throw the ball, he would have. But so like I only would include this one if you guys like I mean I am including it if you like to engage, but you're gonna have to pull off the center just by spamming X. I wasn't even spamming X really, but so spread Texas 4-man. Get to walk this guy in a step if you can. As it was even part of when the other I was gonna cover edge blitz 0. And sometimes you don't even have to engage, right? And you'll get if you run the Texas 4-man, but I wouldn't always run the Texas 4-man because then they're just going to try and run. But if you have Texas, that's why I started with the Texas on the left, because that's generally what I'll do, and I'll have the contain on the backside. But the Texas 4-man with the contain on the outside of one of the Texas is always it's been good for a long time since I posted that last edge blitz video that you guys posted. I posted that for a buddy mainly because he wanted to cover 3 blitz, but it was just like the same setup as the edge blitz 0. So I'll show you the edge blitz 0 real quick, and then because like the reason why I like it is because you can do like a couple different things, right? So we're going to Texas 4-man stunt. First clip I showed you guys, I spread the D-line. You don't have to move this guy in that instance, but I would generally if you gave a second. So you could send 6 versus blocked running back. You spread the D-line, Texas 4-man stunt, and you come in here, and what you would do is just aim for the center and engage him. Pull out. Generally, if I engage him better, like I didn't do a good job engaging, you're gonna get both these guys. I'll do it again. Spread, Texas 4-man stunt. So even if you don't have time, you can just get in here, contain. You want him leaning forward. Hold the trigger down at 6 o'clock after you pull this up. Engage the center. He's going to come in, loop in. Spread D-line, Texas 4-man stunt. I don't know if you could tell, but it was a little bit better when you bring him in. It was a little bit better. That's why preferably I would prefer if the corner moved in too, but the linebacker walking down is what makes it really good for both sides. So again, just stand here. Boom, pull out, and then you get either the edge, the loop, or the double loop. I should have showed the first replay because both the dudes were coming, like how it was in the gameplay. But generally, that's what you're going to have. And then you obviously have to put coverage on the back end. You go close on your defensive settings, so the safeties are a little bit down, so they just wouldn't get immediately just torched. But you can see now the corner's coming every time. But that's what this is for, basically, so that it'll come in loop, double loop, one loop from the ends. Either edge will come sometimes. Boom, what's cool is that you could like zone out or whatever. I mean, or user this guy and still Texas 4-man. You would have to put I'm in dime, so I'm just gonna show you if you guys don't know how to get the flat on that defender right there. You have to come in here to put LB for Obviously, you could sub a safety right here, right? So sub Bell here. You have to have a linebacker here, so you're gonna put your fastest linebacker at this spot. Ideally, what you'd want to do is put fast dudes here too. So sometimes they're linebackers, but there's like Von Miller, he's cheap, and then whoever else is fast you have on your team, put here. Here I'm gonna do. Actually, I'm just gonna leave him because he's fast. And then this dude's got 82 speed. This guy's got 77. So these guys are fine. But you could put ends at these spots too. So I could put Zeke here and like just put Fowler. So we have all ends. Might get ran on a little bit sometimes, but not really. So here I'll show you again. Edge blitz 0. It should come in way better because I didn't even touch the subs. So Texas 4-man. You can Texas 2-man. I would just grab this guy, move him in, step, spread the D-line. You could pinch the D-line out even. Come in here, engage. Kind of getting congested, but what's even happening? I guess they'll ride the tight end. No, he's not even really getting in his way. Yeah, but you've seen the clip. Watch the gameplay clips. This is the setup though. Spread. You guys wanted to see it slow motion, so this is what it is. And I mean, you don't even have to touch him. You could pinch the D-line and do this. You just need to be in here, and somebody's coming. Sam Williams isn't the best. I think I've already said that. You need someone a little bit with more agility. And then another setup is the shift left. How I did in if you guys watched my first Edge Blitz video, Ed Blitz 3 video, I just shift left and then, oh yeah, then see how you can put the linebacker in a flat. I didn't engage, but you want to engage consistently.
Red on red.
Moving in a step. Flat, zone. See. There we go. You got grabbed still, but you get the point. I think I showed the Edge Blitz 3. I showed the Edge Blitz 0. Mainly you do it for the Texas. Here, what else? 3-4 odd. Now we're gonna do odd. I'm gonna try and get these done. This is gonna be a longer video. I can go into more on that formation as well. I want to cover all the blitzes that were in the video. So pinch buck 0. We've covered this in the YouTube video before. I showed both ways. If you guys want to watch that, you can. It's basically the same setup. You can run it a couple different ways. Spread D-line, Tom to the left, and you want to come in here. I don't have the fast guys here on the edges, so I can sub them, but you come in here. What you get is I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna block the back. It's kind of dumb, but and then be flipped, and you can move them. Actually, grab them and move them if you need to. So overshown. Let's put this guys. Pinch buck 0 flipped. Blocked running back. Spread D-line. Tom to the left. Like if you needed to, you can move this guy out, and they move out. Versus like when you don't have that, they won't be able to be moved out. You come in here, gauge the center. One of the two things is gonna happen. Dude will loop still, or I didn't even engage him because I'm pretty good at pulling back. But actually, the dude on the right engaged him for me, so I didn't have to. But if he doesn't, that's your responsibility generally to take the center, because the running back will cheat up for the end on the right generally. And my guy on the right got bumped, so he kind of ran inside for no reason. I believe I contained, but basically this is what you're going to get generally, or you're going to get the edge pressure. So again, show blitz, spread D-line, sorry, not pinch. You can pinch too, there's a setup with pinch, but in the video I showed you guys this, and I didn't even touch the line. So he's come in here, try and engage the center. And for some reason his linebacker on the right's being stupid, but just watch the game. If the setup isn't clear enough, that the gameplay was in the last video, so it works a little bit better in game. You don't always have to engage. You can kind of just stand. He grabbed me there that time, but You don't even have to show blitz because he walks down, right? So if you want him right there, you just can't spread. That's the only problem. So basically, we have one of the three things happens. Those edge, edge. Oh, I guess four. This dude will come, or this dude will like shed behind this guy because he's right there. And the blocking system's kind of weird about that. Pass off. So it doesn't really work when if you touch the linebacker on accident. It kind of works, but kind of doesn't. It like works more for the loop. See, I'll show you the replay. If you accidentally touch him, something like that might happen. Even when you show blitz, you won't walk down. So if you ever wonder why that happened, that's why. But it actually like semi works better for like the running back to cheat for the B gap. But then you got to rely on the tom. Like I said, the tom when it toms, it's great. But it doesn't always tom. It's actually been tomming more consistently since the patch. I don't know what they did, but the exit stunts too. So I got to cover. I'm not gonna include the double A gap. I guess I could do the double A gap setup too, but then the video's gonna be real long. But I'll just show you the setup of it. I'm not gonna like. There's a lot more. Obviously, like you got to change the settings because the dude could just throw the slant right away, obviously, or you got to guard the slant. But that's what you're getting basically from this. So there's that. And then the other setup for that was pinch buck zero this way, and this one is you show blitz, shift the D line to the left, and you slant them down, and you're gonna get this little angle look here. And generally, I like to stand about like right here. And if I can get it to work correctly, the dude will just come off the edge. I might have to engage. Yeah, the dude on the right, he's not as fast, but put your faster guy there. I just didn't sub Overshown or Clark over there. I subbed him right here. So show blitz, shift left, slant down. You could always just move him out in this instance too, because you have the flip on. And for this setup, that probably worked a little bit better. Maybe not. I usually don't do it, but I move one side, not both. If I do move any side, and it's usually the right, but so let's see. Yeah, see that guy? That's the guy that's supposed to come, but it works. Like I say, it works better in game. But that's the other setup. If you guys were wondering what it was, shift left, slant down. There we go. In a perfect world, that happens every single time. But like I said, this video, I'm just showing you freestyling it. So I'm not gonna sit here all day. Like I said, I gotta go back to work in a minute. I actually stayed longer than I wanted to. So you see here, just mainly that's what's all blocked running back. So you can see that when the back's not blocked, this linebacker generally will come in. But I mean, we're sending 5 versus 6. I mean, so like then you can start to block if they're not zoning the running back, linebacker on the edge. Well, pre-patch it was the B gap every single time. Post-patch, the edge pressure and is more consistent than that. So you all zone the guy, say you put him in as flat, and you keep recognizing it, and you see edge pressure because they changed the targeting system a little bit, not much, but so there's that. Slant down, shift left, pinch linebackers, zone that guy if you wanted to, and you could send 5 versus 5, and we still got one free. I showed you blocked running back, I'm blocked running back. All right, so 4-3-1-9. I'm just gonna show the exit stunt might not work in practice mode as much, but I'm gonna show you guys what I was doing. So you just pick the exit stunt. Hopefully I have the right guys here. Actually, it's not gonna work, but I'm gonna put a faster guy here to see if it. For this, you're gonna 100% want your fastest D lineman at this spot because the right Texas doesn't work as well. But I usually put ends at these spots, but within linebackers here or a faster ends. So whoever you just want the fastest, best pass rusher at these spots. So when they get blocked, they get grabbed, or if they come free, they're fast enough to get around the guy still. So exit 2-man stunt, shift left, spread D line. There's a couple ways to do it, and it might not even work the 100% every single. So one of 3 things happens. This guy comes through the B gap. This guy will just run straight through between the guard and the tackle, or this guy will loop around. I'm not 100% sure what's gonna happen, but we're about to find out. So the end, that's why I told you you want your fastest end at this spot, right? I knew eventually I was gonna find a usage for this exit stunt. I told you fuckers. Remember, I was complaining about this bitch forever, and I've been toying with it over and over, just trying to, because if it doesn't work, they need to just remove it, but they refuse to remove it. But this is what ideally I envisioned what would happen, but it took this patch to unleash it, I feel like. Like, if we can go into this further, but this is just for my boys that said that they wanted something yesterday. I seen you in the post, boys. This is for you guys. I seen you. I seen it. I responded. But this is what, in the video I showed you guys, if you're wondering, what the hell was that? This was what the fuck that was. And I was even like, I kind of like said it fast. And I understand. It's faster, dude. But you have to understand, I even doing this, I had to fucking pause it and trim a video clip because of my cat, and it freaking jumbled me. So again, spread, dline, text, exit, stunt, and let's see what happens this time. It might not be the same. It is though. See? But that's that. Ideally, it was just the B gap I wanted to come. It was pre-patch. It was when you ran the exit stunt, it would pull all this guy and this guy would immediately go left. And then for some reason, the center dumbed out and just looked right every single time. I didn't have to engage him. You could fake engage him with this linebacker. I'll even try right now.
Go, go.
So shift left, exit stunt. You come in here, engage this guy. Kinda still came through the gap, but it was supposed to come through the B gap. Before the B gap here, I'll try not to, I'll try not to engage, actually. I'm just not gonna even do that, I'm just gonna run away. See how he looked away? Right, initially, he would stay looking that way, I'll show you, but he looks back now, that's why, for some reason, the exit stunt is working a little bit better. But this is the double A gap. See how he looked away for a second? He would stay looking over that way and let him run past him. I think Sanborn's a little slow, but it doesn't mean anything. He looks back now and grabs him, which is good. But it's also that was what this setup was for mainly before. It was just for this B gap, but now the end will come. But I feel like you have to send 6, right? Which is fine in a sense, but I mean. But yeah, you guys get that. Alright, we're just gonna wrap it here. I already did the 4-3 wide 9. If you guys want me to do more of that, because this is gonna be a long video, dude. I'm gonna have to go through the timestamps. It's gonna be a pain, but I'm gonna do it. You guys asked for it. But if you guys like this video, I know it's a little longer, and hopefully you watch it all the way through. I appreciate you guys did give me a thumbs up on the video. Comment below if you have any questions. You can follow me on Twitter, message me directly there. Comment on my posts in the community section. You guys can create. You can create your own posts on if you guys ever wanted to create a post and have a question for me or whatnot, or if you just want to comment, because it'll put it to the top of the board if you guys make a post. But I believe you're able to. If you can't, message me and let me know. But I believe I turned it on. That's why I was like, let's see what happens. But I'm iWinningx, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. I know it's a long one, but I know you guys will enjoy it. So peace out.